Nigga come. Cause the fly right there. Sun? Sorry. I know that sounds really like hippie, but it does. I'm so empowered, and so at the root of me is sun. Sun makes me smile. Sun and music and laughter. I love laughing. Sorry. Alex asked me a tricky question. Hope you're ready for a very long-winded answer. To give you my plan for the future, I have to go back a bit just to explain some context. Right, so when I decided to start this project, I'd just come back from 16 months abroad, and I got back and I was like, I'm not gonna just get any job. I want to do what I want to do. And so I went about looking for jobs in this field, but what I found was because I hadn't lived in a developing country for a good length of time, I was underqualified for the jobs that I wanted. And so I decided to do this with the hope of, okay, if I do this and prove myself, then everyone will want me, I'll be employable. And so I've done the project once, and now I've decided that I don't actually want to be employed by these employees I was so eager to employ me for before. That's what did I say? To employ me before, sorry. And so my goal for the future, answer's coming, the goal for the future is to do this project in Zambia with the Butt Factory for at least 3 more years. And beyond that, I would really love to expand into Zimbabwe one. That's where my roots are. I just want to make it something that's a solid and cohesive project. I don't want it to be, oh, this happened last year and it was great, but now it's not there anymore, and it's just like, I want it to grow and become something solid and stable. So I hope that answers your question. I know that I was long-winded. I didn't warn you about that. So my biggest challenge between my UK life and balancing it with my Zambian work is not being able to morph myself and be in 2 places at the same time. I still have to, keep in contact with my young people in Zambia, and so working in London to save money to go back out there again, doing the fundraising here, but at the same time still maintaining communication with Zambia. I think that is my biggest challenge. What inspired me to have a butterfly tree? A great deal of why I chose to do my project through the butterfly tree was their transparency, and a lot of the major charities, although they do brilliant work, a lot of their money goes on overheads, and sometimes, I've done it to charities before and I felt like I didn't actually know where my money was going, and with the butterfly tree everything was just so clear. Jane, the founder, is amazing. I've met her numerous times and we work really closely together, and everything was just so clear. I know exactly what's going on. Everyone does. All of their money goes towards projects. Everyone who works with them is actually a volunteer, and that was my main thing, really. Hi Veronica. My next steps moving forward, I've been back in London now for about 7 months, and I'm purely focused on fundraising. So I'll be going out again in the first quarter of next year, February, March, and I'm going out with 3 volunteers, which is really cool. So this year basically is just fundraising, just getting the word out. I want to do the project for at least 3 more years in Zambia with the butterfly tree. So I'm just also trying to put together a 3-year plan and working out what will happen when each time I have to leave Zambia and come back, what can be taking place whilst I'm away, so that the gap isn't so, barren, basically. And yeah, those are my next steps. My biggest fear when I went out to Zambia, I think it generally just not working for whatever reason, nothing specific, just fear of failure basically, going out there and not being able to do what it sets out to do, or not being able to build relationships with young people, and just those nagging thoughts that come into play when you're planning on doing something and realise, oh my gosh, it's really happening now, and oh, it really does happen. All those nagging thoughts. That's my fear, not be successful. Yeah. Interesting question, Sandra. A brand to describe me, I'm going to we'll go with Twitter. Only because it is random. My timeline is so random, and I think I'm random too. And it's, even though I can be long-winded, I'm fully aware of that. The frequency of it, the speed of it works like me and my thoughts. So yeah, random and fast, random thoughts. So I'm Twitter. Twitter is like me. Sorry. Okay, I'm having a meltdown. No, I'm not having a meltdown. God forbid, I'm not having a meltdown. I'm just a bit crazy. Maybe it's because I'm hungry. You know what? After this we have to eat.